Alright, today we're going to review the 2014 Cadillac CTS 3.6 Luxury Edition. I've had it for 1 week now, and so far extremely happy. This is the Phantom Gray Metallic, which don't see a lot around, with a fresh wash and wax. And sunroof. We'll pop the trunk. So anybody interested in getting one, just remember they put run flats on them, so there is no spare tire. Get rid of the card on that. But you have some storage stuff down here. Tow hook for if you need it towed. Put it on a flatbed. Don't let them lift it from the rear. Yeah, once again, you got the low profile run flats. If you come from a Suburban like I did, it's definitely not the same ride. You have to get used to it. And let's get in. All right. 87,000 miles on it. Ignore the miles per gallon. It's been idling. One of the features that I liked, they get a bad rap, the Cadillac Q system. I really don't have any issues with it except for fingerprints. That, yes, they accumulate fingerprints. But to solve that, pick up a box of 100 of these for like $4 off Amazon. So I just grab a screen wipe and then just give it a quick wipe down every once in a while. That takes care of it. I did add this phone holder here that goes in the cup holder. I'm not a fan of ones that go in the vent or the windshield, but there's your two cup holders there. And a fancy dancy cover that's motorized. And phone holder just goes right back in there. If I do have someone with me, we need both cup holders. I just take it out, sit it in the back seat. And then we have another storage area here with a power source. There's also a secret compartment. And then you have a USB port also in there. There are some models, packages, that this is a wireless charging pad, but they are made for phones that were the size back in 2014, but there are some a different mat or a different kit that you can upgrade that to if you wanted to. And then also center console, we have another 12-volt power source, couple USBs, and an auxiliary jack receptacle. What I do is I use a USB cable, run it out of there, and then run it to my phone if it needs to be charged. Otherwise, I just Bluetooth to the Q system, which has been working great. So the Q system, the screen, I guess, because some of you, if you look at them or have one of these, you'll see some that they look scratched up, like super bad. I guess what it is the screen actually has a very thin gel in between the glass or something, and the gel dries out over time, and that's what causes that crazing or crack look. And to give you an example, I've got a little one starting right there. Doesn't mean the whole radio's got to be replaced. I think they're like $1,500. It's just a screen, $200-300. There's also a place online that you can send your screen to, and for about half the price, they'll redo your screen, I guess. So I did do some homework on that, because I guess eventually it will happen. Also the 2014, 2015, I think the 2016, in this body style, Apple CarPlay or CarPlays is not on here. There are a couple companies that make kits that you install up underneath the glove box area, plug it all in, you keep all your factory settings, everything works just like you bought the car, but you will also be able to do Android or Apple CarPlay. And those kits, I think, were on $550, $600 to add it to these. So that's a lot cheaper than buying a new car. So that's something to think about. You do have different modes, buttons right here and up on the dash, and you've got Tour, Sport, and then Snow and Ice, and then that will disappear and go back to the menus that were on there. And it is kind of neat. So you use these controls here, and then you can go and set which screen you want what information on. So I can put the miles left on what tank and what I have playing on the stereo. And then I like to keep a digital of the speedometer, because that blocks the needle the way I sit, so I just keep it down there. But you can put different information on the 3 different screens if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. The other pretty cool thing that happened the other day, I had the wife and the kids in the car, and my wife plugged her phone in to charge it. And this system, you can access up to 3 devices, the media files. So she plugged her phone in to charge, and while I was driving, I went in and pulled up her phone, and then went to her playlists, and then played some music off her phone, because we do have different tastes in music. So but she didn't know where that song was coming from. So I thought that was kind of neat. It's kind of a neat thing. And then otherwise you can go through and pick where you want your music to play from, right from this screen, and using the controls on the steering wheel. So kind of cool. And there we go. So then we'll go back